Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Well, I will make some connections here, article connections, and some events that will connect them, correlate them, cause them, create correlations, create causation, and it's about Saudi Arabia, it's about United States of America, it's about UAE, United Arab Emirates, it's about, of course, oil, and it's about weapons. Can you make the connection? So, you know that President Joseph Biden showed up at the gates of Saudi Arabia's tent, and they said, please, please, please give us some oil, increase the supply. And bin Salman said, well, remember Khashoggi? So are you gonna eat your words now? And it seems like Biden did that. Why? Because here is the result. These are the results of that meeting. When Biden came from the meeting home here in the United States, the mass media said Biden came from Saudi Arabia empty-handed after he was humiliated, after he bumped fists with Mohammed bin Salman, the killer of Khashoggi, and all that. And I was, man, yeah, maybe so. I think so. I mean, I didn't say anything at that point. But, as always, patience used to be a virtue, a Greek ancient virtue, and still is. So, patience. We waited, and now they show up, those little fruits of their conversation. So here it is, the first one. Comes from Business Insider. Saudi Arabia and the United Arab Emirates vow to deliver a significant increase in oil output if the world faces a winter supply crunch. You should ignore the bottom, just the top is good enough. Saudi Arabia and United Arab Emirates vow to deliver a significant increase in oil output. That's it. Then we go further a little bit to a different article. And this article that I just read was from Business Insider from today, August 4th. Now we go back and we look at this article that I kept in my eagle eye. This is from August 2nd, 2022. Biden administration approves potential multi-billion-dollar arms sales to Saudi Arabia and UAE. The same guys. So those guys, Biden administration approved potential deal of arms. 2 days later, Saudi and UAE, we're gonna give you oil. But I got another article that it goes like this from Business Insider from today. Saudi Arabia is on track for its first budget surplus in nearly a decade as the kingdom rakes in oil revenues amid a global energy crunch. Oh, I got one more. And this is from Associated Press from the 2nd. US approves massive arms sales to Saudi and UAE to counter Iran. Well. So, is there any correlation here between all these things? I would say it is. Because that's why he went over there, right? I'm talking about President Biden. And he's got what he wanted after he said we're going to give you weapons. So let's say Saudi Arabia and United Arab Emirates vowed to deliver a significant increase in oil output. So OPEC leaders, Saudi Arabia and UAE, agreed to significantly increase oil output if needed. Of course it's needed. Right now. The countries pledged to pump more oil significantly if the world faces a supply crunch this winter. Saudi Arabia, the EU, and other OPEC countries possess as much as 2.7 million barrels per square capacity of spare capacity. All right. Well, I don't know how much that is. Probably that's a lot, but 2.7 million. Probably that's extra. OPEC leaders, Saudi Arabia and United Arab Emirates, vow to deliver a significant increase in oil. There you have it. The two countries could deliver significantly more source added, but only if the supply crisis worsened in the coming months. So why would they do that when they are making a kill? Remember the other article? So in July, sources told the Wall Street Journal that Saudi Arabia is close to maxing out its oil production capacity, as it is already near its limit. And all of a sudden, it can pump more. Give us weapons. It's barrels per day. So it says here that, but the recent announcement reverses those issues after sources told Reuters that Saudi Arabia and UAE and the other OPEC members hold as much as 2.7 million barrels per day spare production capacity. So they can increase it by 2.7, but they say, no, hold it over there until we receive what we want. All right, so let's go in further. Saudi Arabia is OPEC's biggest producer with roughly 10.6 million barrels per day. Production in July, according to data from the group, while UAE is the third largest after Iraq with production of about 3.1 million barrels per day. So they will do this. So let's see with potential arms, what they gonna get out of this, okay? With potential arms sales. So here it is. The Biden administration on Tuesday approved two massive arms sales to Saudi Arabia and the United Arab Emirates to help them defend against Iraq. Ignore that, the last thing. The more than $5 billion in missile defense and related sales follow President Joe Biden's visit to the Middle East last month, during which he met with numerous regional leaders in Saudi Arabia. Both Saudi Arabia and the UAE have been hit in recent months with rocket attacks from the Iran-backed Houthis, rebels movement in Yemen. I don't believe that's the reason. But let's see. The new sales include $3 billion for Patriot missiles for Saudi Arabia. Remember, Turkey was not getting a good deal for that one from the Americans, but these guys got the money. Specifically designed to protect itself from rocket attacks by the Houthis, and $2.2 billion for high-altitude missile defense for the UAE. The proposal sale would improve the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia's capability to meet current and future threats by blah blah blah. Okay, that's good. That's good. This is what you're gonna get. Rockets. 3-point-some billion and 2-point-some billion. So, do you think that these things are just coincidental? I don't. So, Biden, when he went over there, he said, we're going to give you anything you need, guys. Anything you want. I'm assuming, okay? But they got, Patriot, good. And the United States military-industrial complex makes money. The Arabs make money. Who doesn't make money? You and I. We are the ones that are taxed to death, and they are making profits. Yeah, let's impose some more sanctions on those guys over there in Eastern Europe. All right, this is it, man. I was waiting. I was like, oh, maybe, Salman has, some morals somewhere. After Khashoggi, I don't think so. But anyway, and he's going to say, no, I'm going to do this. I know he was going to play both. Remember I said they're going to play both ends, the Russians or that club with this club. And why not? Why not? If he sees the interest of his country, that's what matters. And his own interest, obviously. That's good. That's the whole purpose of a leader, to serve his people. In this case, this guy, bad as it is or good as he is, he's doing stuff for him to defend his monarchy, right? And for his people in the same time. Now the people, I don't know how much he cares for them or not, but they will benefit out of this. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.